Hey everyone, Graham from Loudwire here with the one and only Marty Friedman. Thank you so much for coming, man.
My pleasure.
So appreciate you being here. It's a new record, One Bad M.F. Live. And you've said about this record, the live album is a tip of the hat to the live albums that blew my mind when I was a kid. So can you tell me about what those live albums were?
Oh, wow. When I was a kid, live albums took big preference over the studio albums because back then we didn't have YouTube or DVDs to see what was going on in the arena. So when you listen to the live album, your imagination goes crazy with what does it actually look like in there? What's going on? It was like some kind of satanic ritual was happening in there with all the noise and all this shouting. And it's just a little bit different experience. So I loved Kiss Alive, of course. Ramones, It's Alive.
Oh, I love that one.
Frampton Comes Alive, UFO, AC/DC, Foghat. I'm sure I'm forgetting a lot of them. Mahogany Rush, Scorpions, Tokyo Tapes. I'm forgetting a lot of them. But, basically a live album was just a must. Usually when I'm recording my studio albums, it's really, really an insane amount of anal perfectionism. It's such an incredible pain in the ass that while I'm doing it, I'm like, why do I care this much? But I always do, and I always wind up working until it's completely done and I'm happy with it. But the process is just very painstaking. So on the live album, I just wanted it to be exactly what it is. There's my guitar on one side and Jordan's guitar on the other side in the band. It's just left and right stereo. Guitars, there's 2 tracks of guitars. In my albums, there might be 40 tracks of guitars.
Yeah, sure.
And so it is what you hear when we're playing live.
Yeah.
And just knowing that I was going to make a record like that, it's done in 2 hours or whatever it was, that was really exciting for me.
So you've said that when you play with your current band, I want everyone to go home feeling like they were injected with positive vibes. Can you speak a little more to that?
Yeah, one thing that attracted me to Japanese music and my input into Japanese music is it can be very, very happy, but also extremely loud and aggressive at the same time. And that's something that started to come into American music and European music. But for the most part, when American music is heavy and aggressive, it's dark and heavy and aggressive. And I love that too. But I also like the contrast of being super loud, heavy, and aggressive, but also kind of give you chills and make a tear come to your eye and just give you goosebumps and that type of thing. And it's sort of a very positive feeling that I'm shooting for a lot of the time, and especially live. And when we do something that's dark, it usually contrasts something that's on the total other side.
Yeah, you can see that when you play live with your band. You guys are always smiling on stage, you're high-fiving. Yeah. You see backstage footage, you guys just seem like you're having the best time. You seem like you're the best of friends. Yeah. I mean, coming into a project where it's so positive, how essential is it that you have that sort of atmosphere at as much as you possibly can?
That's ideal. I mean, you have the chemistry that you have with any members. And the reason why I've had these same members so long is just because we just love playing with each other. Not in that way, but we just love being on stage together and off stage. And there's a lot of freedom. I mean, my name is there, but it's really all 4, as you can see on the record. Everybody's got so many places to shine, and they outshine me every night. And I think their ideas are very important because not only do I like to let them have their ideas, it kind of saves me from having to think of every single idea. So everybody's input is very, very equal. Of course, the music is stuff that I wrote. That's the only thing. But live, there's a lot of input, musical input, and staging input from everybody. And we just feel like whatever anybody says is okay.